Hey people, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about Kasala. This is one of the best movies I saw out of Nollywood this year, okay? Let's go. So Kasala is arguably one of the most talked about films from Nollywood this year because of how different and set apart and incredibly amazing it is. Kasala was written, directed and produced by Ema Edosio, and it features Mike Afolarin, you have Chimeze Imo, you have Emeka Uwangbarocha. I think I got that right. I think so. And then you have Tomua Tegbe. Those are the 4 male leads in the film. And then you have cameo appearances by Gabriel Afolayan, Jide Kosoko, Judith Audu, quite a few, guest appearances in the movie. Kasala tells the story of this young man named TJ who decided to go, he's young, up and coming. He sells meat with his uncle at the market, Uncle Taju. Yes, at the market. So, but on this particular day, TJ decides he doesn't want to go to work. Rather, he wants to go to a party with his friends. And TJ is like an upcoming musician, I'm a G kind of person. So he decided he wanted to go to a party and decided to borrow Uncle Taju's car without asking Uncle Taju. So all 4 boys, young, excited, they get into the car and whatnot, and the car ends up being crashed. And so this story centers around how are we going to fix this car before Uncle Taju finds out and kills us. First up, this movie was set somewhere in Surulere, Ojuelegba area of Lagos, and so it is raw. We are not seeing Lekki Ikoyi Bridge in this one. We're seeing the gutters, we're seeing the potholes, we are seeing the mud, we're seeing that side of Lagos that we don't get to explore as much in movies, and it shows you the lifestyle that some people actually live and what their reality is every day. So that is the first thing that jumps at you with Kasala. Now the next thing is the story. The story is it's realistic. Okay, it could happen to anybody. You don't even have to be living in the slums. You could be a wealthy man's son and this story will still happen to you. So it's not just important to have a good story, it's equally important to tell the story well. This entire movie happens in a day, I think within about 6 hours or so. So the background of the story is actually basic because it happens in a day. They are wearing one costume, it's all in the same area. However, because the story was told in a very interesting and relatable way, and there was always movement, something was always happening, that made us appreciate the story even more. Let me talk about the casting, right? And I think this was where Emma got it right. Because after she got the casting right, she got a few other things right, but because she got the casting 100%, I'm telling you, 100% this casting in this movie, every other thing just started falling into place. You have a mixture of 4 young up-and-coming actors that are not well known. So you're already looking at it like, I don't know anybody on the poster. However, from the moment you start watching this film, it grips you because of the casting. These 4 guys had such great and amazing chemistry. The chemistry was so good, I wanted to be their friend. Because the way they were communicating and the way they were interacting, you would think that they have been friends since like their previous lives, which brought the story to life, because then we could relate with them, we could connect with their story, we could experience their reality, which was very important because of the kind of story that was being told. So I think the casting was just like the nail on the coffee. No, that's not a good analogy. The casting was the icing on the cake. This movie is humorous. However, it is not slapstick. In fact, you're going to laugh so hard in some places, but not because it's stupid comedy or slapstick or a skit, but because it's just such clean and relatable and pure comedy. Shout out to Emma for the cinematography as well, because she did some things that were daring and she approached she shot this film in an interesting way. So you have these young boys who have put themselves in a ridiculous situation and things are constantly happening, right? They are going from here to there. You need music that is at their heels, essentially. So the scoring of the film was also very good because it kept you going. Also, the scripting was very well done. Again, I already talked about the dialogue between the boys. I just think it was very natural and it flowed easily. But I also think the scripting was well done because there were some salient messages here and there that you probably would miss if you don't pay enough attention. But they were there. There were some issues that were touched on the surface, but still you don't miss the essence of it in the story. I also liked the way Ema told the story of each boy without actually dwelling too much on them. So at some point we'll deviate and find out more, okay, who is this person, where is this person from, who is this person, what are their struggles, what are their challenges, but she doesn't dwell on them, which I think also contributed to the overall outcome of the film. They did have a few continuity issues, which is understandable because everything was set in a day, but of course they couldn't have shot it in one day. Do you get? So a few continuity issues here and there. I will tell you though, it did drag just a little at a certain place, but it was almost as if the editor realized that, okay, or Ema realized that this movie has gone down here. So quickly it picked up again. They had some sound issues here and there. There were also some convenient happenstance situations. There were some convenient storylines, like there were some unexplained situations. But overall, I thought Kasala was one of the best movies we got out of Nollywood this year. Forget the fact that you might not know any of these boys, but I'm telling you, you watch Kasala and you would have a fantastic time. Over 5, I would rate the film Kasala 3.5 over 5. I thought it was very, very well done. Kudos to Ema and her team, and of course, my boys. Hey guys, I love you. Alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again very, very soon. Remember to leave your thoughts down below. See you soon. Remain in God and God bless you. Mwah. Bye.